Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Manor Farm, where today we're going to continue on making the silage from Wednesday. I really hope I'm getting my days correct. I am. But for... I should say I'm recording this last Saturday. So, that's why I'm saying I hope I've got my days correct. So we're going to start off by compacting down this bunker a bit. Spreading out the chaff, or grass, so we are making just plain grass silage. I'm going to compact it down to 100%, or thereabouts. I'm not going to be too upset if I don't get it to 100%. I just like it somewhat evenish looking. I think that'll more or less do, maybe. I'd like to compact that first a little bit more, but that's not going to happen. So we're at 95% compaction. That's good. We've still got plenty of grass to grab. You would almost think I planned for that to happen with the turn I took. That was just a wonderful coincidence. So... I don't know what I was going to say. I've been looking at the FSUK forums as always, and as of last Saturday when I'm recording this, there's still no word from NL Modding about any mods they're bringing out, which is kind of concerning. Well, not concerning. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping that by this point we'd have had at least one NI Modding mod, or mod pack or something. But no, there's still no word from them. I can only assume that they're still working on modding. There's been no announcement made to the contrary, so the best assumption to make is that they're continuing on and they're just working hard. EuroDZN obviously are now NM modding as well. The two groups have merged, so we got some really good mods in the pipeline from them, I think. It'd be nice if they told us about what they're working on, but no, that's not how NM-modding has worked, like, ever. The first you hear about an NM-modding mod means there's about 2 weeks until delivery, which I think is good for... you know, for, well, from a hype point of view, because... you know, you see all these games that are announced 6, 7, 8 months before they're due to hit the shows, and you go, hey! You know, it's still a thing. And the biggest example would be, is it The Division has been at E3 3 years in a row now, showing almost identical gameplay footage and very little new, and all of the hype and expectations for that game have just gone. Because it's been over-marketed to people. I've seen that a few times now where devs and publishers and companies... Have I got the sound really low? No. Devs and publishers and companies like that, they come out with the best intentions in the world of, you know, oh, we're going to market the hell out of this game so people will buy it. And then they overmarket it, and it's at E3 3 years in a row, and people just go, well, yeah, we saw that last year. And the year before. Is this game, you know, coming out at some point? Oh yes, it's coming out in 3 years' time. No. No, that's kind of... I believe it's The Division has done something like that. I don't know when The Division's coming out, but it's been overhyped. and over-marketed, and I think at this point it's never going to meet any expectations in sales, because people are just tired of it already, and it hasn't even come out. It's kind of the risk you run with marketing schemes and marketing and promoting the game, is that you want people to get excited about it, but you don't want, and you want people to, you know, have time to get the money together and save up and get their friends interested and let them save up and all that. But you don't want to have so much time that people are just going, well, we knew, you know, that game's been coming for ages now, I don't think it's going to happen. The flip side is the likes of, oh, what's it called? The Shadow of the Colossus sequel. I can't remember the name of, because I'm brilliant. That has been talked about for, as far as I know, about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 years. About, oh, that game's possibly going to happen, probably going to happen, it might happen, it may happen, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was announced at E3 and everybody's like, yes, we are, yes, this is a thing now, we are getting it. It's kind of similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake, which, for those of you who don't know, and, well, nobody probably knows, I really like Final Fantasy. The thing is, I don't like Final Fantasy games. I know that, well, it is a bit of a lot of a contradiction. I like Final Fantasy, but I don't like the games. How is that possible? It's possible because I like the spin-offs. I like, what was it? Dissidia, which was a spin-off of all of the Final Fantasy games, where you just had the main characters and main bosses fight each other, which was amazing. But the issue with Final Fantasy is I just never really was able to get into it. Final Fantasy VII is the only one that I've ever vaguely got into. I have the current PC version and I must play it at some point. Well, I have to control some Xbox controller so that I get somewhat of an authentic experience, I guess. The keyboard controls for PC version of Final Fantasy VII are atrocious. So, yeah. But I was watching, I don't know why I'm talking about this like a month later, but I was watching E3 and I was just so excited to see Final Fantasy VII being shown on the screens. I think I might have mentioned this in an earlier video. I was in a Skype chat, not a Skype call, but, you know, a text chat with my friend. And the amount of times I just said no when I saw the start of the trailer, and then he thought I was saying no, this is a bad idea. No, I couldn't believe this was actually happening, because the Final Fantasy VII Remake has been asked for since the PS3 was released, and Square Enix decided in all their wisdom to just remake the opening cutscene from Final Fantasy VII to show what the PS3 can do. And that backfired spectacularly, because then people said, well, where's the rest of the game? Oh, it's not coming. What do you mean it's not coming? You just... yeah. If you're working in gaming and promotion and stuff like that, you really have to be careful of what you do, I think. Because if you say one thing that's wrong, people are going to jump on it. And there's always the potential for that to happen. And Square Enix made a small mistake, a small miscalculation, I'm going to call it, in doing a Final Fantasy VII teaser for PS3. And that miscalculation was people love Final Fantasy VII and they will kill for a new version. So I think they've managed to cut everyone else off at the chase for PS4 and just go, okay, we'll do it. We've been working on it for a while, and I think there's more information coming this winter on Final Fantasy VII, which is going to be amazing, and I'm gonna get it. Of all the games that I saw at E3, There was just the one I bought. Because I didn't go to E3, I watched all the press conferences online except Bethesda. Bethesda I was sleeping through because I was tired. Where was I talking? Oh, the bomb was on that weekend as well. I'm going to have a quick puff of my cigarette. Maybe one moment, please. I may have stopped smoking, but I still have a bit of a nicotine addiction. It's waning, which is nice. The only game that I pre-ordered after or during E3 was the only game that I am 90% sure will deliver on expectations. And that game is Just Cause 3. My expectations are lots of explosions and a wingsuit. Actually, my expectations for Just Cause 3, and this is being completely serious, is Just Cause 2, but better. And, you know, a few new things thrown in. The thing I see a lot with people is they have, and I'm the kind of person who lurks on Twitch and who lurks in forums and stuff, so you never see my opinions outside of these videos, or like if you talk to me in person or on Skype or something. And I'm not giving out my Skype or anything, that's personal and private, but you know, you can find me on Steam pretty easily. But people, I think, always have unrealistic expectations, and I think I might have done in the run-up to S15. I was expecting something wonderful next gen. This is kind of... I've been invited to join a Steam group, apparently. I'll have to have a look at that once I finish this video. If you're wondering why you couldn't see that, well, I could. Number one, I've got dual screens, that's not the reason. The reason I saw an invitation you didn't is because I'm using OBS to just record the game, which is my preferred way of doing it, because I don't want... to be honest, I've got a few like real life friends on Steam, and I don't kind of want them being bombarded with requests because they don't play Farm Sim. I have no actual friends who play Farm Sim, which is, I think, a bit unusual. But it's something I like, and I get ridiculed for it a lot, but I think... Well, they know that I'm a bit odd in terms of my tastes and things, so they kind of put up with me enjoying simulator games as opposed to Call of Duty or stuff like that. Or Minecraft, for some of them. For some of them, Minecraft is the be-all and end-all of gaming, and I'm just sat there like, no, it's really not. Minecraft and Call of Duty, just sat there like, no. Minecraft's a good game, yeah, but there are far better. Minecraft's probably the best open and shut sandbox, yeah. Possibly one of the best games to mod as well. I don't think it's one of the best games out there. And Call of Duty, I just think, is lazily remade every year. They just reskin some guns, all them new, and bang, there you go, it's a new Call of Duty. What have you added this year? Well, you can jump. Couldn't you jump last year? Yes, but you can jump higher now. Okay, and what about guns? What have you added? Well, we've retextured 17 of our 23 guns, and 2 of them now have laser beams. What do the laser beams do? Lasers. Okay. So what you've done is you've lowered the gravity slightly. Yes. And that took you 2 years. Yes. Okay, how about the single player? Well, we've got a 3-hour campaign that you can do in maybe 20 minutes if you're quick enough. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just making fun of modern gaming as a whole, I guess. Because modern gaming, and a lot of developers seem to think, and those of you who watch a long time will know that I am in fact involved in game development. I can say that this won't apply to the game we're working on. I suppose it will technically. Can't go into much detail. Most game developers seem to think that online is the be-all and end-all of gaming and completely ignore any single-player experience. Which, yeah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, plenty of people have a fast enough internet connection to play games online and to have voice chats and whatnot. I don't like playing multiplayer. I don't like multiplayer gaming. From my experience, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. In my experience, a lot of games with multiplayer also have what I like to call toxic elements in the communities. And those toxic elements in the communities spill out quite a lot. And they give the games give other people bad impressions of the games. A good example is League of Legends. League of Legends community is, I'm gonna say, is not great as a whole in terms of the reputation they have. However, I've played League of Legends and it's actually a reasonably good game. I'm gonna compact down the size a bit more now. I've played League of Legends. It's an alright game. I don't really like MOBAs. But League of Legends is okay. I prefer Dota 2. I haven't played Heroes of the Storm yet, so I can't really give my opinion on that. But generally, I don't like multiplayer gaming as a whole. Because people... the anonymity effect tends to kick in, where people are hidden behind their screen names and they say things that they would never say in real life. That bizarrely doesn't apply to me because I count my real name, or my screen name of Rainbow Dave, as an extension of my real name, which is not Dave. I'm nowhere near Dave. And you'll be finding out what it really is. I mentioned it in a video before. I'm giving it now incorrect job title for myself, which is wonderful. I've mentioned it in a video before, and nobody's managed to cop it. My real name is not Dave. There's no rainbow in my name. Rainbow Dave is just two old nicknames thrown together for the fun of it, really. And it works. I like it. Let's have a look. We've got 2 minutes after the end of the video. I'm gonna continue on, but I'm gonna end the video and finish the silaging off camera, I think. I won't do it today though, because I still have quite a bit to do, both in Farm Sim and IRL. So I think I'm going to call it here. I will leave you by saying I have been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Manor Farm. Please, if you wish, leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video, on the channel, on my personality, on my rants, or whatever the heck you want to talk about. If you enjoyed the video, and fair play if you did, leave a like below. If not, leave a dislike. If you do leave a dislike, please let me know what's wrong, because otherwise I can't change it. And if you dislike just for the sake of disliking, screw you too. If you enjoyed the video and you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It is very, very much appreciated. I do enjoy seeing new subscribers coming along and seeing that number increase slowly over time. So until next time, when we'll be doing the hay, because the silage will be done. Well, not done, it'll be fermenting. Until next time we'll be doing the hay, stay safe, and goodbye!